What's up, Juventini? We're back. It's Genoa Juventus set to go down in around 15 minutes. Okay, so as typical, let's get the housekeeping out of the way as you join into the watch along. Let's get the likes up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yes, the Bonnie Blue kits are in effect today. All right, so there you go. Let me have it. It is what it is, everybody, okay? Now, we're going to have some fun. We're going to take a look at the starting lineups for Juventus. And the one thing that was in question was what were they going to do on that left side? We've got that. In terms of the Mercato, we have more news adding up to the whole speculation around Nico Gonzalez heading to Atletico Madrid and Eren Jagrova coming in, all right? And I'll give you the latest, what's been saying. I'm going to, as we go through this watch-along, we are going to follow the developments in the Mercado as well because it seems like it's nonstop right now. So you do have a contradiction in terms of the Nico Gonzalez deal as well. But first, let's get to, let's get it out of the way. Okay, so basically where it stands right now is essentially this. Now we have Nico Gonzalez on a loan plus option to buy. It has criteria on it that can make it an obligation. Apparently, the total package, according to Di Marzio, much higher than what Nico Schira reported earlier, and even Mirko Di Natale, they said around 21 to 22 million euros. Some said 24. Di Marzio's reporting it's going to be around 35 million euros all in. That would be a much better number. Really good, because after the one-year loan, if that becomes obligation and at 35 total package, after a year of depreciation on that loan, you'd actually see some capital coming in. So that would be much better. For Jagrova, apparently verbal agreement is there for Juventus. Verbal agreement with Lille is there on the deal. And it's going to be around 18 million euros according to some reports. And we're just waiting for the Nico Gonzalez finalization. That is where it stands, all right? That is where it stands. And Cristi Milli speaking to Eddie Rama, Prime Minister there, with a... again, huge assist, helping out because with the passport, Albanian passport, with the FIGC's rule, he's not going to be seen as a non-European player. All right, so there you go. And some saying great addition to J Medical. Hey, it is what it is. Should Kolo Muani be the priority? That is a different discussion. But right now, everybody, we got to focus on the action. All right, and ciao tutti, ciao Mitch, ciao Già Crispi, ciao Cristi Milli, ciao Nies, ciao Sashko, everybody's What Work Music. It's great to see you all, okay? Let's have some fun around the action that's set to go down today. My feed is about 1 minute and 20 seconds from kicking in live, all right? And we are going to take a look at the starting lineup for Juventus. First off, I hate these graphics that Juve's working with, these like digital bit graphics, like they're just killing me. But anyways, this is your starting 11 for Juventus, and we do get the debut start in competitive action for João Mario. All right, so João Mario starting. A lot of speculation as to what they were going to do at that position. In the end, no matter what is said around Tudor and Kostic, he does not get the start. You have Di Gregorio, Gatti, Bremer, Kelly, Kalulu, Locatelli, Thuram, João Mario, Conceição, Yildiz, and David. So João Mario expected to start as the left wing back. Everything else remains the same as it did in the first game. All right, so there you have it. There is your starting 11. I will pull up the starting 11. Again, there's so much. I'm keeping tabs on the Mercado. I'm trying to keep tabs on everything here. News, it just keeps flowing in. But I'm going to give you the lineup for the opponents. All right, we're just going to pull that up for Genoa. But again, starting graphic there for Juventus. I'm excited to see João Mario start. I did say going into this game, the one thing I would not want to see is Kostic on one side, Kalulu on the other. I anticipate Juventus having the fair share, dominating possession. Maybe not dominating, but having the majority of possession. You're going to want a dynamic player in there. So here we go. João Mario getting the nod. Now, in terms of the opponents, I don't think we're going to see any surprises. 4-2-3-1 is how they're expected to line up. And you've got Leali in goal, Nornkofi, Ostigard, Vasquez, and Martin across the back line. We need to punish that back line. We really, really do. Massini and Frendrup, your two pivots. Carboni, Stanchu, Ellertson, and Colombo round out the squad. This is a team that with 60% possession facing Lecce in week 1 could only muster 5 total attempts on goal. So I'm expecting Juventus to dominate ball possession against Vieira's Genoa and take it to them. I'm going to call the comfortable 2-0 victory. I got a goal from Chico Conceição, and I've got a goal from Kefren Thuram. 2-0. First yellow card of the game goes to Genoa, and it comes between the 26th and 32nd minute. Let's go. Also, if I nail my prediction, we're going to give a kit away tomorrow, and that is on top of the kit that we've got for Keenan Yildiz, on top of that Legends kit, okay? If I nail my prediction. But hit me with yours, everybody. Let's go. Let's see what you got. 6-0. Woo! 3-0 Juve. We got a 3-1 prediction from Cristi Milli. Everybody drop your predictions in here right now. I'm going to put Juve's starting graphic up one more time. And again, as you're rolling in here, get those likes up, everybody, and subscribe if you haven't already. I am going to take a second here. I do have to get something set up on the side here that I actually didn't previously, so that's my bad. Should have been already set up, but it isn't. That's okay. That's okay. We'll sort it. We'll sort it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. And let's take a look here. What do we got? 1-1. 2-0. Matteo coming in here. Mitch with the 1-0 for Juventus. 4-2 victory. 3-1. 3-1 Juve. 4-2 Juventus. 2-1 win for Juve. 2-0. Going to be 2-1 Juve. Yildiz and Chico. A hard-fought 2-0. Let's go. Bucci, what's up, brother? What is up? Great to see you. Great to see you in here. Feed's kicking in. We're here at the stadium, so we're ready to rock. Apologies, everybody. I usually have this dialed in before, but I forgot. I forgot to set something up. So now I'm trying to scramble here, get it done. But that's not a good start. That's not a good start. Da-da-da. Oh, man. Well, we're going to scrap it. Forget it. It ain't working. It ain't happening today. Catch it on the next one. Sometimes things just don't go as planned. It's like the mercato. All right, let's get some volume on this feed, everybody. Let's get ready. Genoa fans, in good spirits right now. Hopefully we break those spirits. Hopefully we break those spirits today. Everyone has a plan until you get punched in the face. The good old Mike Tyson, eh? The good old Tyson quote. Oh, these kits, man, I tell you, I don't know. It's got a lot going on. Got this greenish tinge to it too. I tell you. Man, I tell you, Tutto Azzurri. So much support. I mean, the amount of super chats rolling in here, even in the pregame show, man, I really, really appreciate it. All the support, man. Much love, much love. Forza Juve. F every other club. Amici di nessuno. Amici di nessuno. Fino alla fine. Forza Juventus. Let's take care of business today. Let's take care of business today. The craziest Tyson quote. I'm going to rip your heart out and eat your children. I remember that one. What's your favorite? Let's think about Juventus quotes. What's your favorite Juventus quote? Let's break away from Mike Tyson because our Mike was, yeah. So let's go to Juve quotes. What's your favorite Juventus quote from a player, etc.? It could be some of the mottos that we use. Obviously, Bonaparte's super famous. Vincere l'unica cosa che conta. You know, give me your favorite one. The history. The history of the Tottenham. Fantastic. Del Piero, of course. Del Piero actually had several, but the one about a gentleman never leaving his lady. Fantastic. You see Vieira and Tudor there mixing it up as they come out. It's funny, we talked about players this morning that we maybe disliked and everything. Vieira was always one I disliked. I always disliked Vieira. Always. And that was like a period of time where the Italian and the French national sides were right up there amongst the two top, and Vieira was very much in the mix there. I just could not stand the guy. Just could not stand the guy. He's one of those players I disliked. Again, reminder everybody, while you're in here, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We've got international break after this one, so let's take care of business against Genoa today, and then let's go into the international break. Again, the Mercado, we might have some action here pretty quick. Gonzalez out. Zegrova in. And then let's go into the break. Then we have Inter Merda immediately after the international break in a big one. Again, without Cambiaso. And that'll be a big, big one. Big, big one right there off the gate. And the day after that match is when we give away our Kenan Yildiz home kit. So this bad boy right here, going out to a lucky subscriber, all right? And we also have this one going out to one of our legends. The 04 with, of course, the man himself on the back of it. So we got a couple giveaways back to back, and each month, AJC members that are in legend status will qualify themselves for a kit giveaway each month. Huge. Tell me it doesn't pay to subscribe and be members of the AJC. Come on. Tell me. Skanga thinks he's winning that. I think he's following the Fagioli suit there on the gambling. Now he thinks he's going to come out on top. Then he's going to be calling AJC members for help. Then they're going to have the Amazon Prime documentary. And there we go. We can't rig it. We can't rig it. Lewis coming in here, updating us on news. Just in, the fee for Shigrova operation will be between 20 to 25 million euros. Verbal agreement there between Lille and Juventus. So there you have it. Again, as I said, things are changing rapidly. When I first started this live, it was at 18 million euros reported, and now we have it 20 to 25 million. Whew. Oh man, Tutto Azzurri again. Berto, mate. We're muting the live Juve match and tuned in on your play-by-play live match, mate. We're getting addicted to your Juve channel. There you go. There you go. You guys are legends. Legends. I'm going to have to send a care package to the rugby squad there. All right? Much love. Much love. Okay. We're almost set for kickoff. Kefren Taram. What a unit. Look at him ready to start things off. Jonathan David with a little prayer. And Serie A with their beautiful Piracy Kills Football Stop Piracy campaign. Meanwhile, our friends in India have absolutely zero coverage of your league. You clown show. Hey. Jesus. We got action though. And here we go. Kickoff is there. Fino alla fine. Forza Juventus. Di Gregorio gets it and launches it up. We got a flick on. Ball going to the back corner there for Genoa. Martin's going to have to deal with that one. He launches it, but it is well out of bounds. Juventus will take the throw. Kalulu operating on the right side as João Mario coming in for the missing Cambiaso after his violent conduct. 2 games out with the red card. Lloyd Kelly now to João Mario. Making his competitive debut for Juventus. His first start. Ball's bobbling around the middle there. Yildiz can't get a hold of it. Genoa earning the throw-in. There's Patrick Vieira. One of the guys I couldn't stand as a player. Short stint with Juventus as well. Locatelli plays this one back. I always get sketched when you play it straight back on goal. Oh, Di Gregorio with the techers there. Fainting his man. João Mario now on the left side. Into Kefren Taram. Kelly. To Bremer. And there's a guy. It's just amazing to have back into the fold. Played back to Conceição. Put a little too much heat on it there. And Locatelli couldn't handle it, but we do regroup. Di Gregorio now to Lloyd Kelly there. Genoa moving left to right very quickly, and that's how you want to approach it with Juventus, right? Shut down, make those boxes on the flanks, force them in through the middle. One of Genoa's better defensive players, at least in the midfield, is going to be Morten Frendrup, so they're just going to box up those flanks. They're going to try to force Juventus through the middle. And Shatterstar coming in here as well. You know what else kills football? A league focused on tearing each other apart instead of building the league back in up. They will never learn. One of the signs of that could be the Lookman move, as there were rumors about Bayern stepping in, and it's a deal that would be option, not even finalized. And Atalanta chose to take that deal potentially rather than keep him in the league and move him to Inter at, a price tag that would have been actually probably working out to be more than what this deal with Bayern could be. Not that I care about Inter getting him or not, but it goes to show you in the league, they're taking that outside money more often than not, right? Chico Conceição with a foul there on Vasquez. Tenacious Chico. Follow the Jack Black band. Tenacious D. We got Tenacious C. Chico. Oh, tried to head that one beyond for Jonathan David there. That's cut out by Genoa. Genoa's doing a good job right now, taking space away. Tight checking right now. Again, moving side to side very quickly from Genoa to shut down that progression. And again, Joao Mario so far. Oy, totally shanked that one. But David comes in. Nice little spin move there. Should be a foul. Gets the call. Gets a call. But Joao Mario's going to have to move in away from that line. It's one of those things that Cambiasso does so well. He knows when to turn into an extra midfielder and open up space for the others. Right now, we're just pinned to those flanks. Nobody's really moving around. Nobody's really creating a lot of good space. Gatti sends that one there. Very, very light, but it is foul on Kalulu there. On the back of Martin. Four minutes, 27 seconds in here. Not much in it at the start. Still very much just a feeling out phase. Norton Cuffy here playing it forward. Trying to settle it here for Genoa. Juventus in a good defensive shape. Kalulu can cut this one off. We got space. Kalulu coming up that right flank. Chico Conceição moves beyond. Here's a cross in. It's headed to the back post. Joao Mario cuts inside. Oh, drills that one. He hammers that one. I think he got Kefren Thuram in the dome. Ooh. Holy. That was an absolute cannon of a shot, man. But geez, you just blasted our own guy right in the dome. Oof. Oof. And that is like a live reflection of Juve's Mercato. Yeah. You're going to need a little bit there, man. That's going to scramble your brains. That was a bullet of a hit, man. Oh. Yeah, that's going to scramble. It's going to scramble your eggs. Oof. Nothing like making your debut start for a team and just absolutely blasting one of your best midfielders in the face with a rocket from like 5 yards away from him. Attaboy, Kefren. Let's go. You got a little bit of a headache. It's okay. Rocket to the face. Minus 10 points you hit. Sounds about right. All right. Kalulu back to Di Gregorio. Now Kalulu on it. Moving it to the left. Just at the top of our box. Kelly sending this forward for David. He settles. Does nicely. Plays it inside. Yildiz trying to break away there. Friendrip doing great work defensively there. And Genoa trying to move back up quickly, but that's cleaned up by Locatelli. Genoa will have to reorganize through this throw-in. Norton Coffey with the throw-in. Thuram comes in, cleans it up to Joao Mario. Trying to play for it. So congested down that flank. That is lovely there. But then the pass from Locatelli trying to find Chico is cut out. But incredible stuff from Yildiz when he's in tight. Technical skill of that guy is just crazy in those scenarios. Here's Lloyd Kelly on it. Up to Joao Mario. Close down quickly. He goes back for Gatti. Still hasn't committed to being bald. That's okay. We still love him. Lloyd Kelly. Edge of our box. Back to Di Gregorio. Genoa just fine with the ball being knocked about there. Not applying a whole bunch of pressure. Here's Bremer trying to find David. That's cut out. Headed back. Lloyd Kelly is going to watch this go out for a throw-in. Tudor. Making some calls. You got Chiellini probably put him next to the panda bear there so he could slap him if he starts falling asleep. So you see Sleepy Ferraro there in the stands. Thuram all the way back to the edge of our area to collect. Over to the left for Lloyd Kelly. Now launching this one for, and man, it's not close right now in hitting David. It's only been hit a couple times. Genoa trying to work it out there. Friendrup, he gets a foul. I think he's going to actually call for a drop there because it actually did make contact with the ref. There you go. Seems Norton Cuffey there doesn't understand drop ball for Genoa, but they redid it. It's all good. Played up the flank, closed down there. Gatti steps into it. Just misses Chico, but that's okay. Locatelli wins it, and then we still can't get it to the feet of Chico. Locatelli calling for a press here, wants everybody up. Okay, let's pin him back. Let's ramp it up. Let's get the pressure up here. Come on. We got to start testing keep here, Liali. Gatti applying pressure, winning it up here. Friendrup, it's taken from him. Gatti loses it. Oh, he wins it back here. Yildiz, quick touch to Thuram. João Mario out on the left. He's going to take his man on. Lays it up forward. Here's Kelly. Low cross, but cleared by Alsegard. Can't connect with Jonathan David there. He was the closest. Now throwing for Juventus. João Mario to Kelly. Back to Kelly from Thuram. And Kelly. Quicker. Genoa's doing a good job, man, of cutting down the space quickly. We have to be quicker. It's a little bit slow. A little bit too slow right now for my liking. Headed down here. No foul given yet. Oh, yeah. Thuram comes in here with a nice little clothesline. Massini. Oh, yeah. Very close to a bulldog there in WWE. Not bad. Not bad, Kefren. Next time I want full commitment. Time to up the intensity here from Juve. We got to get on the ball more. A little bit more. And we got to start moving it quicker. It's a little bit slow. A little bit flat. A little bit flat. Genoa's going to send this one into the mixer here. Launched in. Headed out. That's Locatelli. Jonathan David applying a little bit of pressure to Friendrup. Oh, you guys. Norton Cuffey just escapes the pressure. Gets by David. Comes up that left flank. Crosses it. And Gatti gets a piece of it. It's bouncing to the back side of the area. João Mario gets a touch on it. Now Chico plays it forward for Yildiz. And now he's off to the races. He does have space. Cuts inside to the right. There's a clip there on the back of his leg. Nothing doing. There's a clip right there. Jesus. I still blame the hair, man. If Yildiz had sideburns, he's getting that call. Come on. The Jay Barber. What's worse, Jay Med or Jay Barber? But man, come on. There was a clip there on the back of the leg. You can see it. Back to Liali, and now he launches it. Thuram heads it down. Yildiz misses that one. You want to win those one back when they're moving forward and you win one off a clearance like that? Got to put them under. Come on. Not so sharp right now. Not so sharp right now at the moment. And actually, that's one thing we didn't discuss in the match day, which we usually do, but is the official. And this guy, Daniele Kifi here, I can't take this guy. I'm not a fan of him as an official. Looks sketchy. He refs a sketchy game. Don't trust him. Kalulu. Fuckery. Fuckery. And you put your hands up like you're shocked you got that call. Man, you're fucking around with the ball for no reason. Come on, Kalulu. Let's go. Wake up, you guys. He definitely has a parlay on Genoa. Yeah. Yeah, Genoa's got another set piece that they're going to throw right into the mixer there. This is how they're going to look to create. Holy smokes, Jesus. Madonna. Well, it's a good thing that guy sucks, because that was a garbage delivery. In terms of the stats here, 41% possession for Genoa, 59% for Juve so far, and we're just close to 15 minutes in, so quarter of an hour. 1 total attempt so far, and that goes to Juventus. So far, not much of anything from either side, really, but Juve, in terms of execution, a little dull. And Di Gregorio launches this one 20 feet high of Yildiz there. Tudor has not stopped waving his arms and shouting orders. We got to get things going. There you go. Locatelli cuts this one off. Touch to David. Now Yildiz. There's another foul. Keefe's got this one. Missed the clip on his legs earlier. Start getting it right. Here's Locatelli on it. It's just really slow. Really slow. And we've got some weird gaps right now. Like Conceição comes back to collect this one. Kalulu moves high on the right, but then there's only David and nobody else around him. Very strange gaps like around the pitch right now for Juve. Right now, you got Bremer way out on the right flank. You got both midfielders, Locatelli and Thuram, dropped all the way back. Look at this. Like, Kalulu's running up there in like a striker role. Hits his head. He still stays up there in this like striker role. It like hit his head there. He didn't even know what was happening. João Mario takes a foul here. Holy smokes. And welcome, Youssef, to the AJC memberships there, all right? Big thank you there, all right? Thank you to everyone who already is a member. Absolutely love it. Tuna, ciao from JOFC Boston. Grande AJC, love it, Tuna. Say what's up to everybody at the JOFC Boston. Much love. Why is Kalulu a striker? I have no idea. No idea how that's the play. Guys, 17 minutes in here, 1 attempt. Come on, we got to pick it up here. I'm telling you, this Genoa side could barely create an attempt against Lecce. And all they're going to do with us is look to hammer those balls into the mixer, get dangerous balls in there, and hope for scrambles in the area. They're really not that crazy when it comes to anything we need to be terribly concerned about. But my God, we need to get on the ball. We need to put them under at the back. If we're not threatening them to push them further back, it's going to put them in opportunities where they can get these free kicks and they can get these moments where they could try to hurt us here. Here's David, plays it across for Conceição. There's a move up that right flank. Kalulu now into Chico. Gets a foul there. And that's another one. So Kifi, you're already 18 minutes in. A lot of these fouls late and through the back. Now we start to get to the color. I said 26 minutes to 32 minutes. That's where you start seeing the first color from Genoa. And now the camera's showing the replay. We got a yellow on João Mario. You killed that prediction, João. Oh, yeah, and that is a yellow. Madonna mia. Madonna mia. Madonna mia. So speaking of set pieces in good spots and giving them to Genoa, this is one that can be delivered dangerously into the area, and we'll have to contest it. Genoa taking their sweet time. Taking it short and now looking to send an in-swinger. This is a good ball going back post. Kefren Turam does very well to deal with that, and Yildiz doing great work shielding, pushing his man back. Genoa has to recycle. Now they do. And they go out towards the right flank. Cut it back to the left. Norden Kofi here. Inside Frendrup. He misses the pass. Locatelli. There's a handball by Frendrup there. Locatelli's touch let him down as he tries to get around. And now he just drills it. Off the chest. Frendrup there. Now Locatelli sends it out to the right. Chico's going to move forward. Cuts inside. Don't lose that ball. And he does. Come on, you guys. Pay attention. Genoa is pinned back here. They do send it along. Colombo trying to retain there. Locatelli's doing battle. Bremer was up high pushing. Gatti was in there. But in the end, Colombo does earn the throw-in for Genoa. It's going to be tough sledding for him, man. He's pretty much going to be ruled out. Spending a lot of time up against Bremer. But that's only, yeah. We need to do much more in terms of possession. Our possession has been very cheap. Very cheap. Bremer finds himself on it here. Now over to Gatti. Little touch to the side for Kalulu. Back to Bremer. And here comes a little bit of pressure. And Bremer just launches this one. Nowhere near any Juve player. Guys, this is sloppy. Sloppy. You're 21 minutes in. You got to start finding your bearings. That's a foul late. But in the end, game goes on. And then it's actually Genoa through Massini that earns the foul. And now they take it quick. They're pushing up the left side. Stanciu trying to get a little bit more involved in for Genoa. And we said he's going to be one that they like to go to. Frendrup, Stanciu. But Stanciu was originally set up to be more central. He is playing off the left side. You got a through ball here by Genoa. Easily cut out by Bremer, but takes an odd touch. Is able to still earn a throw-in from the Colombo deflection. 22 minutes, 16 seconds in, 0-0. There ain't a whole hell of a lot in this one, lads. 56% possession for Juve, still one total attempt. Kalulu on the side here for Juve on the throw-in. He's got Kefren Turam making a move up that flank. Turam's touch lets him down. So Genoa will regain on the throw. What a pace to this game. My God. I don't know what's slower, this game or the Mercato. Gatti, that's a foul on the back there. A lot of fouls, man. A lot of fouls so far in this one. So it's chippy. It's slow. It's ugly. Absolutely nothing in terms of fluidity, and that's playing to Genoa's hand. This is the kind of game that they want. They want to play aggressive. They want to play physical. They want to make sure that it's not a fluid game and that they break everything up and make it clunky. That's what these sides want to do. They're doing a much better job than anything Parma could muster against us in the first game. So credit to Genoa right now. They're doing what they need to and what they want to. Yildiz doesn't go up there for that one. Kelly heads it back into the middle of the pitch. It's played back again. Kelly on it. Plays it back to Di Gregorio. Colombo giving chase. Di Gregorio takes no chances with it. Launches it. David trying to get a line under that. Kefren Turam now. Oh, lovely play. David now on it. Switches field up to Gatti on the right. Gatti's going to make a move from the right center back position. Stanchu watching him. He plays it to Kalulu. Back for Jonathan David, who drops back to be an option to Chico. Now to Locatelli. Cross going to the back. It's for João Mario. Oh, there's a foul there. No foul given. Played out the back, goal kick. It's got to be quicker. Got to be quicker. See, that pass, you can't float that to him at the back there. You got to get it to him quick. By the time he settles that, if his settle's not perfect, that guy's right in front of him. Holy shit, everybody. 25 minutes in, Ferraro is still awake. Who had that on their bingo card? He is still awake. By the way, get the likes up, everybody. We got to have some laughs some way. We got to have some fun around this. It's been a drab opening half hour to this game. Headed forward by Locatelli. Yildiz settles it. Wants a handball there. Nothing doing. Statue through ball coming up the right side. Cuts inside. Left-footed shot. Di Gregorio stops it. So far, Genoa now with the best opportunity. And they're still on it. Cross going to the back post to absolutely nobody, though. So there's the first strike there. And that comes from Ellertson. And that was a good through ball. Cuts into his left. Di Gregorio parries away as the shot was fortunately right at him. Hit hard, but right at him. And Di Gregorio does the right thing. It's parried away to the side. 26 minutes. One attempt for each side, but one shot on target for Genoa. Di Gregorio taking it short quickly to Lloyd Kelly. Kelly goes back to Di Gregorio and immediately shouts at João Mario that he needs to be that option and not take off immediately. Played forward, Jonathan David settles. Now moving forward, cuts. Goes backwards. Does fine, Locatelli. Who now switches field for Lloyd Kelly. Kelly to João Mario. Played forward for Yildiz. In tight again. Being watched by Norden Cuffy. Trying to earn some. Oh, that's nice. We get away from it. And Yildiz. Is Yildiz going to get called for the arm up on Ellertson? When he's trying to break away and they're clenching and grabbing everywhere too? Got away with a fortunate bounce there after the challenge from it. Look at Ellertson all over the shoulders too. But yeah, I clipped him in the face. Come on, lads. Come on. Get it going. It's just too stagnant on the flank play. Like, you're going to have to move away. Genoa's setting up that box. Side to side, doing a great job. Locatelli doing great here. There's no foul. Stop waiting for them, boys. Sick and tired of this. Play to the whistle. Keep it going. Let's go. Wake up. Now we play it to the flanks. João Mario. To Kefren Turam. To Locatelli. Back to Turam. Little quick touch into Yildiz. Now pops it over the top for Jonathan David. Holy hell, man. What the hell? Settle the ball down, man. What the fuck? Stop the ball. I don't understand. What are we trying to do here? Stop the fucking ball first. I don't understand the angle he's taking or the run he's moving. Like, Holy hell. These guys haven't come off the bus yet. Oh, here we go. Chico's on it. Oh my God, you guys. Are you waiting for an invitation from me to shoot the fucking ball, Chico? Shoot the ball. Enough with the cute bullshit. You're an away game in Genoa that you guys have started off playing flat as hell. Wake up. Fire that fucking ball. My goodness. Enough with this nonsense. And this one launched over the top, headed down. Friendrup controlling it for Genoa here. Now playing it to the outside. Chico Conceição racing in on Vasquez. Stanciu picks it up for Genoa. Plays it back again. Goes back to Vasquez, who has Friendrup right next to him. Plays it to him. We're at 29 minutes, 36 seconds. Genoa with control of the ball right now. And Juventus just a day late, a buck short everywhere right now. They need to wake up. They need to wake up. There's been a few sequences where we've done the right thing. We've won the ball deeper down the pitch, but they got to turn it around. They got to turn around and make them pay. You can't keep giving Genoa safety from fuck-ups. Punish the mistakes. Let's go. Step it up. Throw in well over the head of Colombo. Bremer picks it up now to Locatelli. To Bremer. To Thuram. Now to Locatelli, who's just at the edge of our area. Scanning. To Gatti. Has Kalulu up the side. Plays it to him. A little pass inside for David. And he misses the path of Gatti. Kalulu also stepped forward. Now we got nowhere to go. David just stops it up and stops Stanciu there. That's the right play. That's a smart play. That's what you have to do. Just stop them, slow them down, and move them back. And that one was actually Martin, not Stanciu. Here's Norden Cuffy. And there you go, Thuram. Carrying away, little shirt grab there from Stanciu. And Thuram, this is when he's at his best. Driving forward, sends it forward. Kalulu can't take that step on Vasquez. But it does go out. It's Juventus throw. Now played back for Thuram. Inside for Locatelli. He's got pressure coming on the back there from Colombo. He does earn the foul. He's fortunate to win the foul. The urgency needs to be higher. Come on, guys. Pick up the tempo. Rate of play. Yeah, I agree with this for sure. Mitch, 1000%, brother. Kalulu on the wing? Awful. Yildiz takes it short to the right flank. It's Chico. Sends in a cross, back post. Hit it! In the end, nobody makes contact. We did have two players back post there. Lloyd Kelly was one of them. And nobody can get ahead onto it. Neither could Ostegard from Genoa there. That's a good cross in, though. I'm telling you, one of the combinations I said, even though I don't like him as a player, I'm not even kidding you. I maybe, just maybe in this game, Kostic at the left wing back role to get Joao Mario over to the right side. Just base it out. Like, we can't even get Joao Mario going from that left side. Played forward for David. Ostegard chews that up, but Bremer steps up. And then he has this one off the head of Friendrup, but Di Gregorio is going to come out and collect. Heads up play there. Now rolls it out for Kelly. He plays it back to Di Gregorio. Genoa not pressing the keeper. Plays it out to Gatti. Now up the side. Kalulu's there. Inside to Chico. Back to Di Gregorio. 33 minutes, 40 seconds in. A snail's pace of a first half here. João Mario now on it on the right. Plays it forward for Locatelli. Little flick on back to the flank. Into Yildiz. 3 guys immediately closing on Yildiz. He has no room, no space to get going. We're going to have to take some shots and stretch the field. You got to catch Genoa napping. So the play is going to have to be get it out to João Mario, find a midfielder in, and then launch it on a one-time and see if you can catch them sleeping there because they're trying to play high on his back. So you got to try and take advantage of that. Always going to feet when they're playing. And there's Cuffy just eating him up again. And now they're running at us. João Mario gets a piece there, but Cuffy's still in there. Finds Colombo. This one's played out to Martin. And the cross is blocked by Kalulu in the end. And it's a goal kick. Heads up for Kalulu, knowing Martin was the last touch. Holy smokes. Yeah, they're tight on us on the back, and you're going to have to stretch the field and keep them honest. Like playing everything to feet, and especially how slow we're playing it, it's playing right to Genoa's hand right now. And this is the exact game where if you hit the second half, this is where you're going to see if and how much influence Tudor brings. In terms of, like, we talk about adapting, tactical prowess, like what does he do? What does he dial up? This is just pissed away by Kalulu there. Friendrup chews it up. They play it up. And then Gatti in the end cuts it out. But this is where we'll see. Can Tudor turn the tides? Can he figure out the switch that needs to happen? Genoa trying to work up the side there with Gatti. He's doing battle. They still try to keep possession in, but it's out. It's going to be a throw-in for Juventus. Danchu unable to keep it in. Kalulu quickly takes it to Chico. Chico just launches this one. That's cut out by Vasquez. Now Colombo couldn't get a touch to it before we knock it back. Di Gregorio picks it up. And now he launches this one out for Kalulu. We got space there. Too slow. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Hey, Ciao Ciao, Footfax YouTube. Happy birthday, all right? Let's hope Juventus can give us a win to celebrate on your birthday. But tanti auguri, my friend. Happy to see you in here. Chico Conceição trying to turn there in the middle. Quickly closed down. Now Thuram finds Lloyd Kelly. He's got space up that left side. He's driving it forward. Now plays it up forward. João Mario. João Mario cuts inside. Little ball played in, and it's too far ahead of Chico. That's cut out. Goes all the way back. Di Gregorio well out of his goal. Takes a touch. Get the fucking screen off Chico. I'm trying to watch the play. Fuck these guys. You got Di Gregorio playing it with pressure from Colombo. They go to a close-up of Chico's face. The fuck? Launch by Locatelli. This is a great ball to Yildiz. Great touch. Now, is he going to take his man on? Played inside for Chico. And Chico. Offside in the end. Offside in the end. Called on Yildiz. Man. It's not clicking up at the top at all right now. Big gaps between them. Chico's touch is letting him down, which is usually not the part of his game which will falter. But today, the touch, it's not there. Launch forward by Leali. It's off Colombo. It's going to be Juventus throw. João Mario on it right now. Oh my God. So we got birthdays. We got anniversaries, Pino. Congratulations. Happy anniversary to you and your amazing wife, my friend. All the best. All right, played over to Cuffy here. The right flank for Genoa. Launch forward. Bremer battling with Colombo. João Mario clears it. Carboni working here against the challenge from Yildiz. Finds Cuffy, who finds Ostegard. Ostegard. Back to Leali. David trying to keep him honest. Playing up the middle or the opposite side. It is played to the opposite side, and Kalulu closes down. Martin inside. Now they try to play it forward. Locatelli quickly in for Thuram. Thuram turning. Driving towards goal. Left-footed shot, and it's blocked, and it goes out as a corner kick for Juventus. 39 minutes. I mean, Thuram driving the ball is probably going to be the only way we really get something going forward here, because he's at least demanding 2-3 bodies coming in on him. But there's got to be a slip there from him. Right now, the spacing is all over the place. Yildiz set to take this one. Come on, somebody. Get ahead to it. Kefren Thuram. Let's get ahead to it. It's sent in. It's going back post. Chico on the one time. It's blocked. And then Ostegard clears with a head. Like the ambition there from Chico. Locatelli feints as if he's sending it in. Cuffy now out on the left side for Genoa watching Chico. He goes back. Bremer now over to João Mario. Has got space there. Yildiz is there. Wants it. João Mario drives forward. Keeps driving. Yildiz working on his man. Cuts to the left. Drilled in. Oh, Gatti. Gatti deflects it towards goal. And that's a big, big stop there from Leali. Oh, my God. That's better from Juve. Oh, my God. That's a big reaction save. We got a corner kick. Let's get to it. That's crazy. Oh, he knew not much about it, Leali, but in the end, right spot. Come on, corner kick. Conceição comes up short here. João Mario right at the corner edge, short side. We're at 40 minutes, 44 seconds. It's into João Mario. Feints. No cross delivered. Now to Conceição. 3 guys in short. Now to Yildiz. Now up for Locatelli. Inside for Thuram. And the touch. That was the right idea. He almost set himself up for a wonderful shot. João Mario keeps this one in play on the clearance. He's at the halfway line. And Juve's going to get their shape again after that set piece. Come on. Too few and far between for opportunities and scenarios. David saying knock it back. We're not in the right positions. And he didn't have support there. Now inside for Chico. Dude, every touch has been just bouncy. From not just Chico, but like Thuram, like Yildiz, all of them. Just bouncing touches around all over the place. Now sent out to Locatelli. To Thuram. Scanning. Now out to Yildiz. Here comes a double team. Here's a good cross going in there. Nobody doing battle. Farsar Kalulu takes a strike on the volley. Gatti heads it back into the mix. Kelly's over there. It's at Yildiz's feet. Left-footed shot. Oh, the rebound. David can't direct it in the net for Juve. Ay. Oh my God, that was much better pressure. Kenan Yildiz again, quick touch shot there, and then David can't put that in. Oh my goodness, that's one hell of a miss, man. Oh, David. That's a rough one, brother. That's a rough one. You've got to put that one. That's a bad miss there. David. Completely under that one and sailing it over the goal. David's on it now. Touch to Yildiz. Double team coming in. Meg's the first guy. My goodness. Here comes the double team. He's trying to just survive. Here comes Thuram. Step into this damn ball, you guys. In the end, foul for Juve. I don't know how you separate anybody out of a scrum there. Locatelli finally having words with Kiefe here. got a bit better towards the end here of the first half. Yildiz is just so instrumental in creation for us, man. When you get in tight, in around the area there, you just can't substitute that kind of technical ability, man, with the ball at your feet in tight with defenders everywhere. Sent in. That's headed out by Kelly. Yildiz doing a little bit of battle now. Jonathan David. Cuffy's on it for Genoa. Played up the flank. Inside, Ellertson. Colombo turns it. Stanchu trying to set up a shot. In the end, oi, Loka. Bad spot to cough it up. Kelly trying to help him and then earns a foul there. Little bit of help there from Kelly for Locatelli. We are closing in on the 45th minute. Reminder, everybody, get the likes up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. What you waiting for? Come on. Let's get the likes up. That's why there's no goals yet, you guys. Got to get the likes up. Let's go. Come on. Andiamo. Dushan has a David voodoo doll. Where's that Juve? Oh, my God. Yeah, that's a bad miss, man. I like Jonathan David. I'm a fan of his. Obviously, I like the signing. You got to put that one home in a game like this. 45th minute, I'm stopping the ticker. We're probably going to have 2 minutes of added. We get 1. Here's Kelly on it to Bremer. We go to Gatti. Plays it out to Conceição. Comes back to collect. Turns Vasquez, so he's able to look upfield, but still in the end just goes back to Di Gregorio. Finds Bremer. Back across the other side. Locatelli on the one touch. To David. To Gatti. Tries to send it forward, but holy hell, man. A flank trying to be worked by Gatti and Kalulu. And it's looked exactly like what you would expect a flank to be run by Gatti and Kalulu. Maybe Gatti was trying to get Pandev's creation skills with trying to mimic his haircut. I don't know. But it's that flank is leaving a lot to be desired. They're going to send this one in right before the half ends. Free kick. And Genoa sends it into the mixer. That's a hot one. Di Gregorio comes out with the punch. There is a foul called. But he's probably going to call the end of the first here. Kelly putting himself in a compromising position as well. Di Gregorio coming out to stop that one. That's halftime. That's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to this. Here's your stat line so far. 61% possession for Juventus. You have one big chance created by Juventus. That was obviously the one that we just saw fall to the feet of Jonathan David. No goal. 7 total attempts for Juventus. 2 total attempts for Genoa. But the majority of that first half was ugly from Juve and very, very flat. Towards the end, we started to dial up the urgency level a bit. A little bit more aggression. But still, I would like to see maybe a change coming in. Maybe a change coming in at the second half. I think it's a little awkward with João Mario on that left side. It's not as good as I would have expected. I think you need to break up Kalulu and Gatti. I just think that flank it's not looking good. It's not looking good. You need a little bit more. What are your options for Juventus if you're looking at a wingback change? Well, it's Kostic on the left, move João Mario to the right. I don't know if bringing Weston McKennie in is going to be changing anything for a more offensive output, a more dynamic type of play there. He had his best season statistically, numerically, from the right wingback position, but I don't know. For me, I might bite the bullet on Kostic on the left side to get João Mario over there on the right. It just looks like the right side can't do anything at all. If anything's going to come from it, it's the left side. But yeah, you might have to make a little bit of a change there. Does anybody else looking for some changes? What would you do at the half? Hit me up. As far as Storm the Barn, what do we got? Joao Mario will have a goal and an assist today. Well, all right, let's go. Giddy up. And as I stated through that first half, you're absolutely right, Chuck Crispy. This is where we start to learn more about Tudor and what he can do, and hopefully can do, in bringing things up after a pretty flat first half, and you got to dial something up. It's very, very lopsided in terms of how we're playing from one side to the other. It's not nicely balanced. It's part of the reason the fluidity has lacked there. So, yeah, we'll see what Tudor's made of if he's making any changes. DJ Camavi looking like they've forgotten how to break. Genoa high line. Need more direct play to the flags from our pivots. How would you fix it? So, you only saw, Locatelli ping one pass out there to Yildiz. He ended up being offside, but I've been calling it. When teams want to play like that and they want to be right on the back, like Yildiz has nowhere to go. He's getting the ball up there. He's got nowhere to go. Even Chico, for that matter, is getting the ball up there. There's nowhere to go. David's coming back to collect. These guys are working to 2 or 3. So credit to Genoa because they're doing exactly what they want. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. They've got their pivot set up in the perfect position, and mix that with the fullbacks and the center backs. They're just clamping down and creating these boxes on the flanks that we just have nowhere to go. We have nowhere to go. But if they're going to play aggressive like that and always be right on Yildiz there, you got to fool them. You got to mix it up, and you got to throw some balls over the top. You've got to change it up. Now, we got to get to some news, everybody. They're claiming, breaking news, that Nico Gonzalez, Fabrizio Romano, is given the here we go for Zhigrova and Nico. So Nico Gonzalez taking off, and you're going to have Zhigrova coming in. Nico sold. Income Zhigrova. There you go. There you go. Halftime of this game, we got, holy smokes. Crazy stuff. Nico Gonzalez is still on our bench, so should we one last go? You play him? Nico Gonzalez set to go to Atletico Madrid, and now it claims that Juventus is going to wrap things up for Zhigrova. Gonzalez out, Zhigrova in. You know what? Zhigrova coming in. He's got question marks around the fitness. Good luck and Godspeed, because we have to hit on players, okay? So you've got so much going on right now. We got halftime of this match. We got to focus on this match. But meanwhile, you've got these happening. Oh, man. Let's see. Crazy stuff going on always. I think David is better suited for wrestling. The guy can barely maintain balance after a burst of speed. Awkward. He looks like that. He's got this weird build, but I'm not terribly concerned. That's a rough miss right there for David, though. You got to put that one home. Nobody can say otherwise. Got to put that home. But I'm not too concerned about Jonathan David. People have concerns about pace. People have concerns about his height, etc. I really just am not concerned. I'm not concerned. I think he'll do just fine. Just fine. He was actually, I think, second to only Chico for distance covered. He's coming in. He's being an option. A lot of guys missing all our options there. Yildiz, Chico, David. Is a very sloppy first half. This was the worst ever performance by Gatti. He must go. He should have been sold, not Savona. I think there's a combination there. Things like he's getting forward advance there and Kalulu's getting forward advance there. Then they lose the ball in the most cheap manner. And then both of them are caught up the pitch. That's a recipe for disaster. Between the two of them, you're still short of the IQ of one good footballer. So, like, I would not do it. I think it's just a combination. Asking for trouble. That's what how I would explain that flank with Gatti and Kalulu there. Asking for trouble. We are not ready for Inter. Gamma. Yes, we have the here we go. Spotwork music. Why did we sell Mbangula again? Taking quality for a little bit of money. Been a lot of goodbyes. And again, writing books, fixing books, chasing a zero mercato. And we may have some gaps going into the season. Mbangula was one I would have stuck to a better price point. Honestly, I wouldn't. But again, Tudor wasn't going to use him. So it's frustrating there. I think he's a player we could have still had around this year. What's your opinion on transfer Daniel Liwashi via Real? I got nothing on this one. Nothing. Would be fun if he comes in, scores, and Juve gets disqualified or sub. What? Mitch, what are we doing here? Oh, he's talking about Gonzalez. Would be fun if he comes, scores, Juve gets disqualified. Are we allowed to sub him in now? That's Nico Gonzalez with this transfer. That would be hilarious. Imagine he comes in. Oh yeah, Serie A, FIGC. No, that's it. Played a sold player. You're done. Will Nico leave during the game? Book the ticket for Zagrova ASAP. We need him. Can we get Zagrova in for the second half here to unlock this thing? We might be stuck with Kalulu for another half. Madonna. Let's go, though, everybody. Get those likes up again. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're going to get ready for second half. Look, you got to break up that right side. It's a pick your poison moment. You might have to go with Kostic on the left to get Joao Mario on the right and just hope for a little bit of balance. The one thing Kostic can do, at least he's going to work hard and he's going to bust his ass. He's going to be glued to the left flank, but so has Joao Mario. Put Joao Mario on the side that he's comfortable. Let's get cooking. Here second half. And again, we're looking here, live posts, everything, and it is there. Lille, according to Fabrizio Romano, have accepted a package in excess of 20 million for Zagrova. And Zagrova wanted Juventus. Personal terms have agreed. Positive signals have arrived from La Liga. Juventus await the offer to arrive. This is loan plus op. This is Di Marzio claiming that. But Romano has said, here we go on Zagrova to Juventus. So we would assume that the Nico Gonzalez move is done. But Di Marzio is saying the formal offer should be 35 million euro total operation of loan plus option that turns into obligation under certain conditions. Okay? So I would expect that it's done if we're hearing that Zagrova is a here we go. And Fabrizio Romano has said it is done. Revive, green light, travel to Turin. The deal will be completed. Total package exceeding 20 million euros. How do you guys feel about Zagrova coming in? How do you guys feel about it? This is, hey, I hope he stays fit. He's coming in. Hope he stays fit. We got a watch party in Toronto right now. We got our boy Matteo Camisas there, getting the AJC flag in a photo with Lichtsteiner here. So he's just sending some stuff here. I'll pull it up for all of you to see. cool moment and stuff. We're gonna start working our way around with that AJC flag and getting players to sign it and show some love. Awesome stuff here. Awesome stuff. So I'll pull it up here for all of you so you can see it as well. Just cool stuff. So far, we got Evra, we got Lichtsteiner on there, and we literally just started this summer, so we got a couple guys in there, but it's just for good times and whatever, and see what we can round up on it as North America is starting to get way more opportunities to do things like that. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But Zigrova, much better player than Chico. Now, I will not argue that. The biggest question mark around Zigrova will be the health. And the other thing I would say is Kolo Muani. What is going on with Kolo Muani? You're all saying the same thing. We have to look at this because Kolo Muani, if we don't get him, I kind of see him as being this high priority too, because he doesn't really have the question marks that Zigrova has around him, right? So he doesn't have that. So yeah, but Zigrova, hey, he's here now. Can we burn J Medical down? Can we burn J Medical down? Let's at least outsource everything so there's no concerns. Let's outsource everything so there's no concerns. Wild stuff here, everybody. Just trying to like keep up and see what's the developments are just insane here. Hey. The developments. So our mercato, like everything Juventus does, it's fino alla fine. Fino alla fine, everybody. By the way, here's our boy Matteo Camisa with the AJC flag with Stefan Lichtsteiner in Toronto at the JOFC, the official fan club there, the clubhouse. Love seeing the Swiss Express. And I could see his signature there on the flag right next to Evra. Let's see how many we can round up on this flag in the next coming years here. Let's have some fun with that. But great seeing that. Great seeing that. Pierre, love it since Zigrova is always linked well with David at Lille. Aren't these loan first deals counterproductive for Juventus? Don't we need cash on hand to chase our acquisitions? I think the crazy thing is like when you're saying goodbye to guys and not maximizing the amount you're making. That's why I said today on the preview show, it's like the few million that you're scrapping to sell guys quickly sometimes just to get business done is counterproductive because you need to maximize that for the shortcomings you might have to see. So when you're not selling at top dollar and you're looking at bigger deals, you're not selling at top dollar and you're not willing to take hits, that's a recipe for trouble, if you ask me. So again, right now, we're being meticulous from Comoli, but I need a spot where we start to really ramp things up. We're getting ready for second half. Kickoff here, everybody. There you go. Fino alla fine. Forza Juventus, the second half underway. Launch forward by Genoa. Try to retain possession in the middle here. They work it to the outside for Martin. Now he's going to have it back for Ostegard, who's right at halfway line for Genoa. To Cuffy, back to Ostegard. Jonathan David moving forward. Back to Leali. Leali to the outside. Ostegard right against that right flank. Launching it forward. Bremer's going to come up and battle Colombo. And now João Mario launching this one forward. Chico Conceição trying to get under. That's an easy aerial battle one for Vasquez. Now Thuram battling. He can't come away with it. Genoa with the ball right against the right flank. It's Cuffy. It's a weak cross in. Kefren Thuram blocks it, but still kept in by Ellerson. Now Genoa trying to knock it back. In the end, it goes back to Ostegard, who just heads it forward. Lloyd Kelly on it, and he clears this one forward. We're going to get to some Storm the Barnes here coming out of that halftime. Berto, who you will love see Canadian players following David at Juventus in personal opinion. Yeah, I'm happy to see Jonathan David with Juventus. I mean, bad miss in the first half, but guys, strikers are going to miss big chances. Let's hope it's not a habit. We had a striker that had a habit of missing those. That's his first one for Juve, and you know what? It happens. But let's see. He needs to bring more for the overall team and the overall group in terms of play, and I think he has based on what we were seeing last year, and it's still early days. So I'm calm on Jonathan David, but I'm happy to see him repping the black and white. Before we sold Savona, the report said that if we sell a defender, we will replace him. Why aren't we actively going for a defender right now? The reports were a key defender. Savona was always listed as a redundancy. So they didn't actually qualify him as like a defender. They just qualified him as excess to the squad. I never agreed with that. But that's how they looked at him. So they always said if you had a sale of Rugani, Bremer, or Kelly, they would look at bringing a defender in. They never included Savona in that. And that's why I think it's absolutely silly. Right after we sold Savona, you started hearing about potential loans coming in. Terrible. Terrible. And Mitch says, I think we loaned Colo in last minute. Thoughts? I agree. It might just be a one-year loan for a stupid fee of like 10 million to 12 million. And watch us pay the full salary too. Desperation, man. But I'm fine with it. Oh my God. Did he just get beat? João Mario cuts inside. Oh, that's a big block there from João Mario. But my God, Ellerson getting behind them and creating issues. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness, man. Crazy there. Actually beat Bremer as well and then cutting back in. Whew. Can't give up that lane like that from João Mario. He did recover. Big block there. But even Bremer getting turned a bit there. Whew. Shagorova coming in. A lot of Juventini stoked on that. Let's go. Let's go. Hoping for the best fitness-wise. I know Severino's going to be stoked. He's wanted Jagrova. Here we go. Cross coming in on the corner from Genoa. And it's headed, but it goes out. It's going to be a goal kick for Juventus. Or are they calling corner again? They might be calling corner again. No, it looks like goal kick. I'd love if they could just pan away from these guys. I don't need to see Gatti's cul-de-sac on the top of his head, okay? Like, show what's go back the camera. Thank you. Holy Christ. Goal kick. The production team. Fucking sleeping too. Everybody in this game's asleep. Di Gregorio on the carpet, out to the right flank for Locatelli. Scans, looks forward, takes an hour to fucking move the ball. Blocked by Friendrip there. 1 hour. Here we got João Mario. Beats his man. Cutting down. Here comes a double team. Tries to send it forward for Jonathan David. It's cut out. We got a throw in from the left side. Chico sending it forward. Oh, here's Kalulu sending it forward for David. Trying to settle that, but the touch goes right back to Ostigard. Now cleared forward from Liali. Bremer and Locatelli there. Bremer heads it back. Ostigard now heads it right back in the other direction. Played out to Martin. Now he cuts inside. Plays it back. David can't break it up from Ellertson. Genoa trying to work it up that right flank of theirs. It's cut out. Bremer now to Locatelli. Locatelli quickly sending it up for Kalulu. There's space there for him to run at Martin. Chico Conceição overlaps for him. Now he plays it out to him in the most awkward fashion I've ever seen. My God. Double team there on Chico. Played back for Locatelli. Now to Kalulu. Setting up a cross. Here comes a cross. And it's easily chested. He can only hit the first defender from Genoa, Agati, trying to settle this on his thigh. Fucking head the ball back up to your players. You got Locatelli there on a header. Oh my God. Just play the higher percentage ball. I don't understand why you're trying to play out of your limits here. Now all of a sudden you're going to stop this like you got the touch of Zizou. Just play this thing forward. Chico, Meg's the first guy. Massini comes in there, breaks it up. Are we going to get called on it? We get called on the foul there. Guy's going high-low on Chico's legs. And they're breaking it up. Genoa continuing to just break things up. I will say this. They're playing the game, their game plan to a T here. Looking for another foul there for Genoa. Nothing doing. Bremer's going to play it over to Kelly. João Mario now back for Di Gregorio. It's a very, very slow tempo Juventus is playing. Extremely slow. I'm not sure how they're going to hurt Genoa here. Here's a long ball forward. Ostigard easily clearing it into the middle there. Vasquez then launching it. It's over the head of Thuram, and then Bremer has to clean it up. Now Kelly being pressed down that flank, plays it forward, but way too far ahead of João Mario. Yildiz has moved in a little bit more central, but again, we just can't even find him with the ball. And this game is just no rhythm to it, no tempo, just ball bouncing everywhere. There's Bremer. There's a foul on him. That's on Colombo. We need the likes up to 100 for a Juve goal, okay? Do that, I promise you. You're at 78. You're not far away. Everybody take a second. Let's get the like up there, okay? This is... We'll get this. We'll get this. 100 likes, 1 goal. Let's go. Gatti into Loca. Holy hell, Loca. To the first guy there. I'm going to tell you right now, man. He's close to... Gatti blocks this pass forward there. Chico tries to come in. He does win it. No call. Turn it quick. Here's Thuram. Break it forward. There's a little bit of space. Thuram. Oh my goodness, Thuram. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oi, mamma. Oi, mamma. Oi, mamma. You're barely getting opportunities, man. Keep carrying there. Yildiz has the defense split. The sea was parting ways for you. Keep carrying. You don't have to shoot that far out. Keep carrying. And then you could dish to Yildiz if you have to. Oh, mamma. Cazzo! I still love you, Kev. Still love you, man. Still love you. Back in action, Massini now. Over to the back. Liali plays it forward. Frendrup back to Vasquez. Put him under a bit, Chico. Massini shows for, though. Has time. Over to Frendrup. Played forward. This one knocked off of Kalulu by Martin here. 55 minutes. Gotta make a switch here. I think 55 minutes is enough to maybe make a call. You might make 2, to be honest with you. You got to get Kef further up the pitch. He still needs to keep driving at that D. The only good moments offensively have been when he's really been driving out of the midfield. He's got to get more involved. And we got to find Yildiz more. David, not close on winning that one. In the end, Ariel won by Kelly, Tugati, Kalulu now moving forward. Can't get that ball through for Conceição, who's making a run down that right flank. Throw in Juventus. Kalulu quickly takes Tugati. 56 minutes, 20 seconds, 0-0. Gatti to Bremer here. He's going to go all the way back to Di Gregorio, who's just at the top of the 18. Scanning. And he plays this one to the left for João Mario. Being backed up by Ellertson. Plays it forward for David. David now. Oh, that's a beautiful play. Here comes João Mario running in. No. Chico comes in, wins it. Good work from Chico. Working on Vasquez. Cross in. Oh, we can't direct it to goal because it's Kalulu. It's like fucking throwing the ball at a 2x4. Shit, he cleared it. Kalulu cleared it. For Christ's sake. That is much better. João Mario. And look at what... That's the kind of shit Jonathan David could bring you, right? Comes back, settles it, waits for the run. That's a wonderful through ball played for him. Locatelli. Misses Thuram. I'm not kidding you, boys. I'm actually thinking about Cope Miners coming in for Loca today. I'm not kidding you. Oh, Kelly. Ay, ay, ay. Sends one. Wide of the back post. I think it was always moving away from that back post. Yes, yes. Everyone coming in with the Shikarova. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You know what? Here we go. I need right now a goal. Gazzo. Come on. That was a good sequence there with João Mario. We need to do that much more. We need to be more direct. If they're going to press us that tight, you need to push back at them. You need to. Weirdest game I've seen in a while. I mean, yeah, really? It looks eerily familiar to almost, 60% of them last season. Locatelli struggling mightily, man. Jesus. Martin trying to carry away here. Chico in the end gets the foul. Yeah, guys, I'm actually thinking like I maybe get João Mario on the right side. I'd move Kostic in. I might actually take Locatelli out and play Cope Miners. Loca's struggling today. On the ball, which is weird because usually on the ball he's good. But it's looked off. We are closing in on the 60 minute. We got like 40 seconds still there. Is he thinking some subs? Freshen things up a bit? Change up the look? Kalulu. My God, he cleared the last opportunity away. After Chico put a very dangerous ball in. Ostegard into Frendrup. We need to get back to threatening. We need to threaten Genoa way more than we have in this game. Has not been enough. Oh my God, we give up position again. Genoa running out of João Mario. Cuts. Back post ball. Kalulu misses it. In the end, he saves it. Oh my God, that's the worst spot to put it. Woo! Locatelli block. Gatti says, get the heck out of here. What a mess there. Not orthodox whatsoever, but in the end, we come away unscathed. Chico does a great job there. Taking out Stanchu. Literally taking him out against the boards. As if we were watching a good old-fashioned hockey game. Oh yeah, foul on the back of Yildiz there. Holy smokes, my God. Was that shaky at the back. Good block from Kalulu after missing the first initial cross. It looked like he should have cleaned it up. Oof. And then in the end, a toe poke from Kalulu gets blocked, goes to the top of the area, and then Locatelli with a block. Colombo taking the strike there. Jeez. We do have a change. Colt Miners and Vlahović set to come on. Colt Miners. Actually, you got 3 changes. João Mario, Locatelli, Jonathan David, all coming out. I don't agree with taking João Mario out. I would have moved him to the right. I would have taken probably Kalulu out. Actually, I would have probably moved Kalulu to the center back role instead of Gatti. Locatelli for Colt Miners. I could see it. David and Vlahović. Maybe do you try to look to play both David and Vlahović in this game? Need the dynamism of Yildiz and Conceição, so that one's okay. Is what it is. Let's go, everybody. Let's go, everybody. Kalulu played for it, and he can't hit Vlahović there. It's cut out, but it's out for a throw-in. Kalulu. He's on it here. Bremer heads it down for Gatti. And then in the end, it gets hit by Stanchu. It's going to be a throw-in for Juventus. Kalulu quickly taking it in for Chico. Chico with a touch back there. Colt Miners can't win. Thuram comes away with it. Turns. Now he's running back at Genoa. Has an option to the outside left. Plays it. Here's Kostic. It's crossed. And Cuffy clears it. Tudor said, I need crosses spammed. Here we go. Thuram does well, wins it, and then Colt Miners steps in, and we walk away with it. Bremer to Gatti. Thuram's right there. Play it to him. Now he switches it up for Kalulu. But he's not looking to advance. We slow things down back to Gatti here. Dushan winner incoming, called by Pino. I don't care who gets it. Just win this game. Play for Costa. I think he's offside there. This one crossed the top of the area for Chico. Oh my God, you guys. Sleeping there. Sleeping there. Who wants the ball? Take the ball. Do something with it. Let's go. Colt Miners on it now. Wants an option there. Nothing doing to Kalulu. Inside for Chico. 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 To his right. Low cross is cleared. And it's out. This one's going to be a throw-in deep in Genoa's territory. Oh my God. This is one of the guys I said, if you could pick a guy in Serie A, I'd punch in the face. Malinovsky is one of them. 64 minutes, 20 seconds in. It's 0-0, everybody. I'll hit you with the stats while they make their substitutions here. You're going to have Carboni and Stanchu out, and you've got Thorsby and Malinovsky coming in. Big chances created, 1. 9 total attempts for Juve, 6 for Genoa. 58% possession for Juventus throughout this game. 51% so far in the second half. We finished the first half with 61%. Come on. Come on. Malinovsky. Can't stand that guy. Long throw. Kalulu. It's cleared. Colombo stops it. Thorsby puts it in his path, but Colt Miners cleans it up. But what is the decision to just try a little flick touch like that? Just like turn to your right. How do you not feel the guy like all over the left side of your body? Why would you go to the left side if he's right there? Kelly plays it forward here. Yildiz working against Cuffy here. Tight quarters inside to Colt Miners. It's a soft pass. And oh, we get the foul on Genoa there. But that's Just a soft pass to a guy that's got a player draped all around him, even from Yildiz there to Co-Miners. We got to look to play a little more direct, man. You just putting your guys in danger. Genoa's ramping up the pressure. You got to go at him. Gatti now in it. Cuts inside to the right. Plays it forward. Vlahović. Way too long from Vlahović. But we get the foul there. But good God, man. And a yellow. And a yellow to Ostegard. Let's get another one in a couple minutes here. Come on. So we said, you know, this would be a game where you could kind of see something from Tudor in terms of changing things up or some type of ideas to hurt. I'm not seeing anywhere near enough like direct moments from Juve. It's still very passive, very flat, and just very straightforward. We're playing into Genoa's game right now, so it's gonna take something pretty damn special the way we're playing as a team. It's gonna take something pretty special from one of our players. This one sent forward for Vlahović, settles it down. Kalulu 1 fucking year later. Holy hell. Finds Chico. Chico's got 3 guys in front of him here. Settles it. Plays it back for Gatti. Plays it in for Kalulu. Oh my God. And then he tries a back heel there. Get this fucking guy off the right side, man. Holy hell. I have no fucking words, man. You're in behind the D. You could send a dangerous ball from there. Your idea is a back heel like you're the second coming of fucking Zizou. Yildiz from a short ball. Here's cross. It's a floater. Goes back post. Kelly settles it. My God, man. Hey! Offside. Offside. Yeah. Offside position. So even if there was contact there, whatever, you're not getting it because you're offside in the first place. Fucking mess. Fucking mess, man. Wait, this one just caught my eye and it had me laughing. This is gold from Wing of Winter. I will put Perrine instead of Oh my goodness, man. It's fucking something else with that guy up there. But seriously, man, like I don't understand in a game where you're chasing a goal, you want a goal where your thought process is to get Joao Mario right out of the game. Completely out of the game. Healthy possession for us. You know, like they're just trying to hit back at us. Like, fucking leave them out there. Leave the dynamic players out there. Co-Miners wants his players to step forward. Inside, here's Yildiz with a touch. Chico coming in now, playing it through, trying to get away from Friendrip there, who's just relentless in the middle. Has to be said, man, his work rate defensively is just insane. Here's Kalulu up forward for Yildiz. Late foul there. Was advantage given? Are we now going to get the foul here? They're calling throw-in. Keefe's stepping over to Kalulu. Genoa playing a very, very Vieira-esque match. Physical, hard-nosed assholes, pretty much. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Come on, Juve. Find one. I don't care how. I don't care who. I don't give a shit. Find a goal. Throw in from Juventus. Kalulu back to Gatti. Goes back to Bremer. Bremer's going to go all the way for Kelly. Kelly's going to go all the way back to Di Gregorio. Gregorio launching this one. Vlahović. Nice touch, actually, to Yildiz. Moving forward. He plays it up the side. And Kostic and Vlahović, the two of them. One of you get the ball, man. Who wants that ball? Ellertson able to clear. And now we're starting again from scratch off a throw-in. Back to Kelly. Thuram's on it now. Steps forward. Plays it out to the side. Vlahović stops it. Kostic now carrying it forward. Here's Kostic. And tries a cross. It's blocked. It's going to be a corner for Juve. Yildiz down there after collision with Ellertson. I said something that was maybe a little flew under the radar, but I said Cambiaso, to me, when he's doing what he does best, is more critical to our game than anybody else on the pitch. Yildiz like beyond anybody. And I think to some extent we've seen that because nobody has done what he can do when he's on, like on his day. It's a loss there. It's a loss there. Nobody's bringing it. Oh, yeah! Vlahović! The corner! Let's go! This guy's got a chip on his shoulder. Yes! 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 Let's go! Holy hell, Dushan! With the header, and you know what? That's a free open header on the corner. You got to make him pay. He does it right now. Mitch is on point. He said Colt Miners, but right now Mitch is on point with the 1-0. Vlahović. That's an open header. That's what you need to do. You need to bury that one. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Nice, well-placed header. 1-0 Juve. Woo! Chalk it up. Chalk it up. Yes. Ostegard late getting to Vlahović. He makes no mistake there. That's beauty. Beauty. Wouldn't that be Juve luck? That on a year where he wants to leave on a free is when he actually acts like the Vlahović we've needed the entire time. Wouldn't that be some type of shit? Beautiful delivery though. Beautiful finish. 1-0 Juve. There you go. There you go. Paulo from our panel said Vlahović will finish with 15 goals this season. Even from a roll, he's just going to be a man possessed. He needed to be a man possessed when we had him. Like this year, this could be an interesting situation. It's going to be a storyline that follows all year long, but let's see. Let's see. For now, right now, he's the hero in this one, giving us the 3 points. Now, something that's followed Juve last year, coughing up points all year round. So now, Genoa's going to ramp things up. We need to pay attention. Get the job done. Get these points over the line. And Genoa immediately after this, coming at us. Friendrup now plays it out to the right flank. Malinovsky up at Cuffy trying to make a move deep into Juve's territory. This one's broken up there. Kostic. It's going to be Genoa throw. 75th minute. So we got 15 in this one. It's 1-0 Juve. Friendrup plays it inside. Genoa scanning here. Malinovsky. Not sure where he's going to go in the end. It's to the back for Ostegard. Now played forward. Genoa on the carpet there. Cut out by Bremer. Thuram comes in to collect, but he leaves it there. Bremer doesn't pick it up, and Thorsby jumps on it. Great work there, and Kostic in the end has it off Thorsby. Oy! A little light up top there, Thorsby. It's thinning out. Thinning out. Looking like Doc from Back to the Future in his younger days, maybe. Thorsby there. We got to get to this one here too. Massive thank you to Matthew. He says, Duchamp with his arms out wide, staring at the crowd kills me. I know, it's just one of these things where this is his redemption tour, right? And then he's going to just be battling for the best possible scenario he can next year. Does Juve find themselves in a scenario where they renew this guy? Maybe, who knows? But it's, yeah, that's his selling now. Oh, that's out of bounds. Juve can pounce on this. But they play it through. We got Chico pulling up here. Took a little bit of a knock on the heel there, it looks like, or the ankle. Shatter starts saying, Kolo Muani for 60, no thank you. Re-sign Vlahović on a better salary. The big thing here is going to be, is Vlahović cool with this role, or is he only cool with this role for now? I still think overall for the team, the touch of David and just the way he involves everybody is going to be better long run. And Vlahović, he gets streaky. When he's hot. But don't forget, it fades. He was hot as hell to start past 2 seasons and then fucking faded and disappeared. Don't forget that. He could be streaky. Right now, you can't make that call. Right now, he's sticking around. He's doing his part. You see. Sure, they could play together, but I don't see it as an all-the-time solution based on some of the other players you have. Yildiz is another one. If you're going to play 2 up top, you got to play 3 midfielders. Yildiz, you want him as an attacking mid. That can happen in certain games when you're dominating possession, but there's going to be some games where you want 3 mids in, and you might also need Yildiz out there. So it's not always a thing. They can do it, sure, but I don't think it's going to be the main, or should be a main at Juve anyways. Cancel Kolo Muani now. Kolo is a must. Oh, everybody's fighting now on Kolo Muani. Look, tell you what I want right now. Get this game over the line. Get the 3 points. Let's walk away. The 3 points. Kalulu working in tight here on the right corner. Thuram now trying to keep this one. Genoa, all they can do is clear it. Lloyd Kelly easily handles that one. Plays it to Kostic. Picks it up in the half circle. Carries it to the left. Plays it forward. Here's Yildiz working on Cuffy. Cuts inside. Plays it on the carpet. Vlahović plays it right back to Genoa. Coming forward but Gatti comes in, cleans it. And Gatti giving Vlahović the business for that pass back on the one touch right to Genoa's forward. Here comes Cuffy. Cross coming in. Co-Miners heads it out. Vlahović trying to take it on a touch and push forward. And then in the end, foul on the back. Guys, get the likes up while you're in here, all right? Ton of you sharing in the watch along today. Love having you all here. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Best of luck to all of you in the kit giveaway for the Keenan Yildiz home kit, which is going to be given away the day after the match against Merda. This cross coming in, it's headed by Gatti, but he can't keep it in play. It's going to be a corner kick for Genoa here. We're reaching the 80th minute. Corner coming in. It's Martin set to take it. Here it is. Good delivery. Headed out. And that was Gatti. They clear it back in, and Di Gregorio easily handles it. And he drops to the turf for good measure. Di Gregorio doing what he's got to do. Bremer. Kalulu. Over to Chico. Back to Co-Miners. Now to Di Gregorio. Flick on header from Vlahović. Oh, put Cuffy under. They do, but he's got Ostegard back there with him. Now played to the outside for Cuffy. Out to the outside. Kostic falling. Holy hell. Kostic is a fucking mess. Jesus Christ. This guy's a mess. Played in there, but Di Gregorio cuts it out. I'm sorry, guys. This guy's a mess. I take back what I said about pick your poison and go with this guy. This guy is just a mess. Good Lord. It's crazy to watch. But we've got some poisonous situations. You got Kalulu Gatti on the right side. You got fucking Kostic Kelly on the other. Oh, man. Fouls here. Colt Miner's going to get yellow here for his tackle on Malinovsky. And I got to say, I'm not really upset by it much. Fuck Malinovsky, man. Oh, Nico Gonzalez is stepping onto the pitch. Oh, my goodness. Hey, hopefully he stays fit. Hopefully he stays fit here. Hey, take it easy. You got Chico Conceição coming up. Nico Gonzalez coming in amidst all these rumors. Holy smokes. Don't get hurt, Nico. Do not get hurt. A lot of hard work from Chico, but we got to be honest. Not much to work for Chico Yildiz today. Genoa did a good job in their plan of shutting down flank play, and we were not direct enough for my liking, but I don't give a shit if we close this out with a victory. Martin pushed back to Vasquez. Nico Gonzalez just watching them here. Here comes some help from Vlahović. A long ball forward. Easily watched out for a goal kick by Gatti. We're at 83 minutes, 10 seconds, everybody. 1-0 lead for Juventus. And hopefully the game ends this way. Or if there's another goal, it's Juve's way. Right now, statistically, you've got Juventus with 58% possession in this game. 2 big chances created by Juve, 1 goal. 10 total attempts for us, 7 for Genoa. The player with the highest rating right now for Juventus, according to SofaScore, is Locatelli at a 7.1. That was from starters, but Dusan Vlahović, 7.6 rating. It's Vlahović. Would he be taking the man of the match just for simply coming in and deciding the game? Here's another play from him into Kalulu. Cross, it's settled by Vlahović. Oh, the rip is blocked here. Oh, Kostic stepping in with a volley. And that thing is skied. So Vlahović getting in a good spot again. Kalulu there with a cross. A cross easily blocked, but then Vlahović almost cleans it up. And in the end, Kostic almost hit somebody in the nosebleeds. Yeah, Dusan looking lively here. So far deciding the game. Is he your man of the match at this point of the game? Who would be your man of the match if it isn't Dusan Vlahović? There hasn't been a whole hell of a lot in this game to really target one player and pick him out of the rest. So right now, that goal very much could have him as the man of the match. Oh my God, Kostic is just a mess, man. He's getting cleaned up easily. In the end, he saves it. Ball's played back for Lloyd Kelly. Now over to Di Gregorio. Kalulu dropping back on the right side. But Di Gregorio sees he's getting pressured. Sends it back the other way for Vlahović. Heads it down to the left flank nicely. Kostic playing it forward. Oh, man. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go there. Cole Miners cleans it up to Ram. Just the ball bobbling around everywhere. And now Kostic has it out. Kenan Yildiz can't really get anything going there. 85 minutes, 30 seconds, 1-0 Juve. Come on. Sikogo coming in here. Let's go. 5-year contract, 50 million salary for Susan. increased by 10 million every season. Pay the man whatever he wants. Pay the man whatever he wants. Calma, calma. He's finally doing what he needed to all along. But he's still bringing the bullshit with the celebrations, you could see. Calmate, calmate. It's early in a very long season. Very, very long season. Keep it going throughout. E poi parliamo. Keep it going throughout, e poi parliamo. Then we'll talk. Kelly, back to Di Gregorio. Vlahović working against Ostegard. Ostegard getting the better of him there, but only gets the ball up as far as Bremer. Thuram, lovely work there. In comes Nico. Holy smokes. Just a high boot across the body there from Ostegard on Gonzalez. Oh yeah, gets him high up on the knee there. Kelly in quickly to Nico's got time to turn and fires. And that one's blocked by Ostegard, who's right in front of him. Goes out. It's going to be a throw into Juventus. We've got 87 minutes, 10 seconds. There's very little left. We are not going to get a whole lot of extra time here in this one. Vlahović wanted a foul in the back there. Would have been a really good spot for a free kick. The ball launched immediately back into Genoa's territory. Thorsby heads it forward. Vitinha trying to get out there. No foul given. Here's Yildiz on it. Oh my God, bad play. Yildiz has been off today. Kelly in the end gets a foul, but he had to break that one up. So good play by him. You guys, attention. Come on. Pay attention. Kostic, they're working on him on that. That's a good cross. In the end, it is headed by Bremer and then goes over the backside. It's going to be a throw-in on the opposite side, the left flank for Genoa. 88 minutes. Malinovsky, here's a rip, and it goes right through the area and wide of Di Gregorio's goal to his left. Wonder if Nico knows he is sold. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Fucking risky business playing this guy, not just for an injury, but even if Atletico somehow changes their mind. Imagine they're just like, no. Headed into Cuffy's, playing it up to the side there. Kostic. Good pressure there. Now backs up, watching the overlap. It's Cuffy, and here he is. Cuffy does get around. Kostic is a mess, man. Holy shit. Guys get around too easy. Even if it's a bobble, whatever. Oh, dangerous ball there, but through the back of the legs of Cope Miners there from Thorsby. Ball goes all the way across. Probably a throw in here. Was that Hank Azaria in the stands? Is he a Genoa fan? Is that actually Hank Azaria? Hank played like, I don't know how many characters in Simpsons. And that Cuffy guy's had a good game. Keenan Yildiz is going to come off and take us up. But seriously, is that Hank Azaria in the stands? Colt Miners, good coverage there at the back post too. Put himself in a spot. McKennie coming in here. It's going to be the change up for Yildiz. McKennie wearing 22. That's his fourth number with Juve. All right. Fourth number with Juve. And he, of course, surrendered the 16 to Di Gregorio, who had asked for it. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Thuram cuts this one out. Ooh, Genoa battling. Comes away with it. Vasquez now to the outside for Martin. Inside. Malinovsky. Played forward. Vitinha stops it. Back to Malinovsky. Tries to get a cross in. It's partially blocked, but still Martin now, another cross falls to the top of the area. That's a hit and always going wide and well wide. It's not over yet. Pay attention. That was Massini stepping into that one. Might have been Vasquez, one of the two. No more subs available. Come on. Di Gregorio sends everybody up top. See Yildiz on the bench there. It's a rough go for him today. Not much to work with for him. Chico. Vlahović, arms up, looking for fouls, nothing doing. Genoa launching this one forward. Gatti sending it back. Cope Miners now plays it forward. Just misses Nico Gonzalez. In the end, bobbles off a couple guys, ends up hitting Thorsby or Doc from Back to the Future in his younger days. Cope Miners, long throw and trying to find Dushan. Dushan spinning around Ostegard, heads it back. Cope Miners now. Back into the mix, Kalulu. And he lets it run so that Juventus could take the throw-in. Smart heads-up play from Kalulu. You won't find me saying that too much or too often, but that one was. I honestly just feel like Kalulu can play right center back, and that's kind of it. I hate him on the left side, and I don't like him in a wing-back role here. Long throw in Thuram. Ends up playing it forward. They launch this one, but Bremer's going to just send it right back, and he doesn't care. Throw in for Genoa. 92 minutes, 30 seconds. So 2.5 minutes left. Juve trying to walk away. Come out with a perfect 2-0. And Gatti just tosses Vitinha to the side. Throw in. Thorsby and Gatti doing battle, and Gatti trying to have it off him, and he does. Goal kick. Good stuff there from Gatti. But we do have somebody down back there. I don't know if it's taking a breather or something went down. Bremer down, holding his ankle. He looks fine though. Looks like he's gonna get up. We're gonna wrap this one up. Thorsby heads it. It goes back. It's going to be Juve throw. Martin let it run thinking that it was Juve's last touch, but it in fact was Thorsby's. We got just over a minute left. Nico Gonzalez is on this throw. Let's close this one out. Let's close this one out, everybody. Start with the perfect 2-0. Come on. Close it out. Thorsby launches this one. Gatti's up there. Gives the body. And then Bremer heads it forward. This one settles into McKennie. He heads it back out to the flank. Nico settles it. Let's keep this in the corner. We got... he wants to keep playing it forward. Into Kalulu. In for Cope Miners. They're just going to hang on to the ball here. No need to lose it. We do give it up. Genoa trying to come away with it. Thuram cleans it up nicely. Kalulu, the body gets dished to him from Malinovsky. His last touch. Quick throw in. But good pressure there from Vlahović on Vasquez. Slowing him down. Now he finds Ostegard. McKennie watching his man. They go route one. Bremer's going to line this one up. Doesn't get that aerial, but Kalulu comes back. And then Thuram. And that's great ball possession from Thuram. Walking away. Beautiful play forward for Vlahović. Now to McKennie, just in front of Thuram. Oh, thought he had more time there. Oh, but we still win it. Here's McKennie. Up for, oh, Vlahović, shocking touch. He's back, everybody. He's back. We're at 95 minutes, 14 seconds, though. Kill this one out. Genoa with the ball here, trying to get the ball forward so they can maybe get one last-ditch effort, but 95 minutes, 30 seconds. Launch forward by Vasquez. Gatti. Chest this down. That was not the call. Oh, Di Gregorio sprawling out, seeing this one out for a corner. Madonna mia. Madonna mia. What is the chest down fucking decision from Gatti there, man? Get that fucking ball out of there. Holy shit. But again, we're at 96. The ball was way up there at 95-30. Letting them come all the way back with it. We got a corner. Even Leali, their keeper, is up here. Everything to contend here for Juve. 1-0. 96 minutes, 10 seconds. Ref's just trying to clear the traffic. Just give the directions before this one's take. This is going to be like a scrum. All hands on deck here. This is going to be an in-swinger coming from Di Gregorio's left. Here it is. Headed towards goal off the bar. And it pops off the bar, I think, twice. And then Nico earning the foul there. We could close this one out. Madonna mia. Madonna mia. The game is called. It's full time, everybody. But my goodness. My goodness. Headed off that corner. Pops up and then I think punched by Di Gregorio, or did it hit bar twice? Here we go. Pops up. Yeah, and then Di Gregorio just punches it away. And there's a foul there on Di Gregorio from Thorsby. Who knows if the ref would have called that one, but in the end, he called the foul from Nico Gonzalez there. Mamma mia, everybody, we're out of this one. 1-0 victory for Juventus. We start with 2 victories. This performance left a lot to be desired, but ultimately, the 3 points come home. This is a situation we're going to watch with this team moving forward. These clunky, broken up games, how do we hurt teams? We did very little to really hurt Genoa, but we did create 2 big opportunities, and we were the only team to walk away with big chances in this game, but it has to be better from a sense of urgency, from a sense of execution, and even from Tudor, it's got to be a little bit better. You have to pick out the ways to hurt your team. I think we were not direct enough to hurt Genoa with the pressure, especially along the flanks. And the odd opportunities when we actually did hurt them. But in the end, hey, win's a win. Early season stuff, a win's a win. 3 points come home to Juventus. We will look at the statistics. I'll hit you with the statistics. We're going to go through the ratings. We're going to look at all this together right now. While you're tuning in here, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Good luck to everybody in the giveaways, okay? Our AJC members, if you're in legend status, you could win this one. The 04 pink with Del Piero on it, okay? If you're just a regular subscriber, guess what? You're still in to win this one. Home kit. Yildiz on the back. Good luck to everybody. Now, let's get to business. Let's take care of it. At full time, 56% possession for Juventus, 44% for Genoa. 2 big chances created off 13 attempts for Juve, 10 total attempts for Genoa with no big chances created. Okay, so that's a big one for me, is just limiting teams to no big chances created. That's a big one. That's a positive. We had some shaky moments there. Obviously, even at the end, games should have been called though, probably. Before that, nonetheless, some questionable decisions. I think there's some cleanup that has to be done, and I think part of it has to come from Tudor. Kostic is sketchy. We got to call it for what it is. But let's talk player ratings, okay? Let's talk player ratings. Coming out of this game, this is your ratings. Di Gregorio finishes with a 7.4. Probably pretty high considering the amount of work he had, but when he had to be called upon, he was sharp. Gatti 7.1. I'm not so sure I have Gatti at a 7.1. Maybe a 6.5. Maybe. Bremer's at a 6.8 in this one. Bremer doing his thing, but yeah, I mean, it's quiet for him because they tried to keep it away from him, and that's probably the right play. 6.8, probably fair. Kelly at a 7. Kelly's at a 6.7, probably 6.8. I mean, if Bremer's at a 6.8, I'd put Kelly at the same. I don't think he did anything to pull himself away. Kalulu at a 6.3. He's at an even 6 for me, and I think that's generous. Excuse me. That I'm quite honest. I don't know how he comes above the 6 if they're starting even at a 6. I don't ever want to see Kalulu and Gatti operate a right flank. I don't ever want to see like Kostic and Kelly as a left side play thing. I don't agree that Kalulu was good. Drin saying Kalulu was good. I disagree. I don't like Kalulu and Gatti on that right flank. And there was moments a better team would have punished us because they were such a mess in moving the ball forward and the decisions they were making positionally. That shit for me, I don't like it. I don't like it. Locatelli at a 7.2. I don't think Locatelli hit a 7 for me. 6.5 today for Locatelli from me. Thuram at a 6.9. Some good. Mostly good from him. We needed him driving the ball more. We needed to get him in positions to do that a little bit more. 6.9 I'm probably good with. João Mario at a 7.1 before he left. Might be a little high for him, but there's a lot of 6.7s out there, 6.5s, I'll be honest. Yildiz is at a 6.8. I got him at a 6.5, but not really for much fault of his own. Just it was slim pickings, man. We couldn't really get him in opportunities to really hurt the other team. In the end, he finishes the game with 45 touches. He did still manage 4 key passes, which is big considering he had nothing to work with, and those guys were all over him. The fact he finished with 4 big key passes, and again, you got a big miss from David in there too that came from his creation. It's tough one to really hurt him on score, but 6.7 I'd probably say is fair. Chico, same thing. He's at a 6.5. Probably 46 touches for him as well. No key passes from Chico. He struggled. If I've got Keenan at a 6.7, 6.8, I'm bringing Chico down to probably a 6.2, 6.3. David finishes with a 6.2. Yeah, I'd probably have him at the same. Not a lot. 20 touches. Still, barely got dispossessed. Only lost the ball 4 times, but no key passes. Made a wonderful sequence with João Mario there, but not enough involvement. And at the end of the day, had a really big key miss that could have changed how the game went and maybe allowed us to kill them a little bit sooner. If you're going to come off the bench for ratings, Kostic with a 6.9. No. I won't dock him, but he might have to be docked. They were getting by him way too easy. Whether he got a piece of the ball or not, they were still ending up behind him and running at us. João Mario, Tone Coat Miners, 6.5. Yeah, Coat Miners was pretty straightforward. 6.5, no worries. Vlahović, 7.6. Yeah, towards the later part of his minutes, it started to go down, but ultimately he found the goal and he needs to bury that on a free header. I think in this game, the way everybody else played, Vlahović, I'll give him the man of the match. Who's your man of the match? Hit me in here. Sikoko's got Thuram as the man of the match. Mitch has Di Gregorio as the man of the match. Yeah, keep firing away. Vlahović was below 6. I don't know. He got worse towards the end there with his touches, but he came off. He was, my God, man. He got off it. He was rolling. DV9, man of the match. Tigre de Tigre, man of the match. Mr. Tudor for man of the match. Oh, my God. Yeah, there you go. Guys, drop a like, subscribe to the channel while you're new here. Let's keep it rocking. We got Storm the Barn, all right? So let's get in here. Let's start seeing what you guys got to say. Not a pretty win, but the important thing is they found a way to win and held the lead. These would be drop points last season. Would have liked to see a Tudor tactical change. Oh, yeah, I completely agree with everything Cammy V just dropped there. I would have liked to see a little bit more of a tweak in what we were trying to do to punish Genoa in terms of taking advantage of the pressure that they were putting on us and try to hit them a little more direct. In the end, it takes a goal off a header that we got, Ostigard. Vlahović did well to lose him, and you've got to finish that. If you're going to have a free header like that, from that spot, that's got to go in the back of the net. Credit to him, he did it. So a win is a win. Hard-fought wins getting these wins is half the battle. We weren't getting these wins last season. So that's half the battle. We take that in stride. We got international break, and then we'll see. Alex Juve, do you think Kostic performance assist was due to the fact that in the AM shows, they compared him to you, Berto? That's the only saving grace. This guy has a shot. If he gets compared to me, that will take him half the distance. But my God, guys, at the other, he's going to spam crosses in. That one gets there to Vlahović, but I'm telling you, guys, there's a lot to be desired there. Defensively, he was sketchy as fuck. Like, okay, you landed that cross, but my God, I feel so bad with what's going on at the back between Kostic and Kelly, or the other side, Gatti and Kalulu. That shows you that we left gaps coming out of this window. We left gaps. So the corner kick, set piece goal, we'll take it, man. We'll take it. Great delivery from Kostic, must be said. I still think it's sketchy as hell at the back line with Kostic. But, hey, it's going to be pick your poison through the season, okay? Through the season. It's going to be like, Mikel, I got something for you with this one. Berto's Kostic, Berto. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I scored an absolute cracker on Thursday night, by the way, you guys. 33 yards out, free kick. Absolute bullet into the upper 90 there on the left. Come on. Come on, Mikel. How are you going to do me like that? Look at this guy. Unbelievable. Let's keep it going with the Storm. Yeah, you know what? Mikel, this might be your first one, but I'm giving you a red, man. Straight red. Straight red for that one. Let's see. Alex Juve, first time we see 2-3 man covering Yildiz, and he looked frustrated. Lesson for the upcoming games. This action creates big holes in Genoa's defense, but we couldn't. Yeah, that's absolutely right. If he's taking that much attention, the other guys need to step it up, but it was just an ugly game. The touch of Chico usually isn't a problem. It was off today. Thuram seemed a little bit off in how he was operating. Locatelli seemed off. Like, it wasn't a pretty game by any means, but it's a good sign when it ain't pretty and you win. So there's positives to take out of this one. We got to move. Charles, if we conceded an equalizer, it would have been on Bremer. What the heck was he doing wasting time by holding his foot in injury time? The extra minute in stoppages were on him. Excruciating. I mean, to be fair, you get that extra time. I still don't like the decision from Gatti. And this is the thing with him or Kalulu. You get these brain farts. Like, that's not a position. That first ball in, Gatti decides he's going to chest it down right into the center where there's nothing but trouble. That, like, how is that your decision process in that moment of the game? Like, you head that ball first time and get it out. You decide you're going to chest it down like you're going to dribble through the pressure as Genoa sends everybody forward? Ma chi cazzo stiamo dicendo? What are we saying? Ma chi cazzo mi dici? No. Questionable from Gatti, to say the least. Is Dusan better off the bench? Less pressure? Dude, this guy's playing for his contract. He is playing for next season with a chip on his shoulder. And like we said, we took heat on one show when we said this might be a better scenario if you can't pick up the targets you want. It might not be the end of the world to just see this contract out and at least take advantage of the fact he's playing for himself and he's playing for that whatever, but at least he's going to be driven. At least he's going to do everything he can to make the best case for himself. I'm still saying it's way too early. This guy has been streaky before and it could drop like that. So Right now, any discussions on extending him and that being the better play, way too early to make that call. But this thing is going to follow Juve all season long. Let's see. I just don't see why we think we don't need a defender, especially when we want to play with 3 at the back. Shambolic if we don't sign one. I mean, the signs are there. We knew going into, we didn't need to see the games played. Like, you wanted a top pickup. And Bremer still, like, he makes a big difference, but he still doesn't look like Bremer. There are many physical altercations in there where he still looks like maybe the mental aspect of things need to pick up just a little bit. He needs a little bit more confidence in the body. Cabal's going to be a question mark too. And how much is Cabal going to be a boost to the squad? Like, these are all unknowns, but I would have felt much more comfortable. And we talked about this. If you're at the end of the Mercato, which we are, we're at deadline pretty much. Should you have switched and pivoted your thoughts to just round out the roster better and say, okay, we're not landing our top targets. We're not landing Colo. We're not and just say, okay, let's get that center back. Let's shore up there. Vlahović is going to stay. Maybe you should have pivoted. Maybe. Eric, I would like Zagrova, O'Reilly, Openda in, and Vlahović, Kostic, Colt, Milik, Nico out. Would you be happy with that? It ain't going to happen because we're at the deadline. But would I be happy with Kostic, Colt Miners, Milik, Nico, and Vlahović out for Zagrova, O'Reilly, Openda? No. I wouldn't have been happy with that. I'm good keeping Colt Miners around. I don't trust the O'Reilly pickup. I never did. Openda at 40 million. No, thank you. Zagrova, 18 to 20 million. It might be more than 20 million from what we were hearing. I hope he stays fit. But Colt Miners, I'm even okay. I would have been okay keeping Nico around. But Colt Miners, I actually think is going to help us. I don't want to be super skinny at the midfield. And O'Reilly coming in to change it up. No. Vlahović, Kostic, Milik, like they could have all gone. And we could have found alternatives. But no, not that particular sequence. Not doing it for me. Sissoko, less than 24 hours till the Mercado ends. Do we get another transfer? Do you want Colo? Do we need Colo? I mean, what's the play here? What is Juve actually thinking? Are they thinking that there's something at the end of this for Vlahović, like some type of extension? I mean, I'm not really seeing it. So Kolo Muani, if you pull him in now with no commitment beyond that, we wait and see. Deal agreed. Gonzalez to Atletico Madrid. Here we go. Initial loan. Buy option package that could become obligation. 33 million all in. The obligation is linked to the number of games Nico will play with Atletico Madrid. So it's not set in stone, but he will go there right now. So you're good there. Zagrova set to come in. Okay, we could do that. We could do that business. Do we see something beyond that? Maybe, just maybe, a really cheap pickup at the wingback. I have a feeling you might see a really cheap pickup at wingback. I really do. A super cheap, like loan with option type move. I don't know how much confidence is there or can be placed in Kostic there. Defensively, my God, that was shocking. And that was Genoa. So if he's got to play against Inter, he's going to get fucking torched, you guys. What happened to Loca lately? I think last season is still in his head and legs. Lately, I think, and wouldn't say a lately thing, but today was a little bit off the mark in touch. But I said it. Wasn't just him. Chico, Yildiz even some at times, like David. The touch was rough all over the place. And then you had guys who should never try to do too much, trying to do way too much. Kalulu Gatti included. Yeah, just got to sort it out and settle it down. But you guys, a win is a win. We weren't getting these ones last season. And Arnaud Martinez, hey, maybe that's a pickup. Like I said, whatever we do, it won't be something that is a guaranteed commitment next season. You could see the route Camoli's going and Juve's going. So if we get somebody, it's going to be loan and option. That's it. Okay? But time will tell. For now, all eyes on the deadline. But we are 2-0. This was a win that felt like it might end up a draw. Eerily familiar to last season. However, we pulled through. Dusan Vlahović, way too early to talk about extensions and all that, but he's doing what he needs to do, and that's bag goals. He gets another one. He gets the winner in this one. I'll actually go as far to give him man of the match simply for being decisive for Juventus in a moment that he had to be on that open header. Di Gregorio, a good shout for other man of the match. Outside of that, a lot to be desired, and also from Tudor. But for now, we move and we head into the international break. I'll still keep you in the loop on all the Juventus news. We'll probably cover some Juve players out on international break, all right? But big thank you to all of you in the chat today. You guys are phenomenal. As always, drop a like. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, we got the post game in full. And it's the deadline for the Mercato. So you're going to want to be with us live there. And we'll look at everything. And we will take a full in-depth dive on the roster and really give our thoughts. You guys are amazing. As always, till tomorrow morning's show, fino alla fine, forza Juventus, 2-0, baby. That's how you need to start. And the snakes are on deck. And hopefully, we give them a big fat day after the international break. Guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care. Ciao, ciao.